Hi guys, in this video I'll be giving you the very most important topics from the polity section just before the prelims examination. What are topics you need to cover, guys? Let us see from the very first chapter, which is historical background of Indian Constitution. These three acts are very important: 1858, 1909 and 1919, guys. Next we see relationship between fundamental duties and fundamental rights. Very important. What is the relationship between rights and duties? Very important for this year. Then you see Uniform Civil Code, DPSP. The active principle of state policy, DPSP, Uniform Civil Code, very important, guys. Next we see this year we are celebrating 30 years of Panchayati Raj institution, 72nd and 73rd Constitution Amendment Act, very important. What are the various provisions? Okay, what are the various constitutional bodies which are created under the 72nd and 73rd Amendment? It is very important, guys. Next we see, okay, human rights is very important. Okay, various generations of human rights are very important, guys. Next we see there are few rights, okay, like right to protest. Okay, right to be forgotten, very important. Right to be protest, right to forgotten, very important. Then this year, sir, concept of democracy is very important. Concept of democracy is very important. Some basic static oriented question can come from basically the concept of democracy. Please read the chapter of NCERT on democracy, very important, guys. Then we see, okay, when we see, guys, reservation is very important. Reservation is very important. Okay, it has been in news in the last 1 year. Okay, then we see cooperative society. Okay, what is constitutional aspect regarding cooperative society? It is in news, very important, guys. Please prepare that. Then we see article 20, article 25. Then we see here legal aid. Legal aid is very important, guys. DPSP, legal aid is very important. Then there is something called project 39A for people who have been given capital punishment. So project 39A is very important, guys. Then minority rights. Who is a minority? Thus Constitution defines minority. What are the various rights given to the minority? All these things are very important. Here you can also refer the National Minority Commission Act. National Minority Commission Act, very important. Who are the minorities? Who can define minorities? States or center? This thing is very important, guys, this year. Then you see union territories are very important. Union territories are very important. Okay, what are the constitutional aspects related to union territories? This can come. Then language, Hindi. What are the constitutional aspects regarding Hindi? This is very important, guys, very important. Then let us see from the legislature what is important in legislature, guys. Okay, this year, okay, Rajya Sabha election is very important. Office of profit is very important. Parliamentary privileges are very important. Then this criminal criminalization of parliament is very important. Okay, then if you see here, okay, Public Accounts Committee, suspension of MPs, Speaker, Deputy Speaker, okay, and then if you see here, then you see here anti-defection law, very important. Anti-defection law, guys, very important. Then we see what are the topics related to judiciary, guys. In judiciary, guys, administrative tribunals are very important. Administrative tribunals are very important. Then you see Article 142 and 143 is very important, guys. Article 142 and 143 is very important. What are constitutional benches and divisional benches? Very important, guys. What are constitutional and divisional benches? Very important, guys. Then you see retirement age of High Court and Supreme Court judge, guys. Very important. Then you see contribution of British to the Indian legal system. Very important. Contribution of British to the Indian legal system is very important, guys. And then what are the various kinds of judicial doctrines? What are the various kinds of judicial doctrines, guys? Very important. Okay, doctrines for judicial constitutional interpretation. Very important, guys. Let us see now further from the executive part, sir. From the executive part, okay, president's election is very important. Please revise president's election, guys. Then you see here Council of Minister and Cabinet is very important. Then you see the governor is very important. What is the power of governor, particularly in relation to the reserving of bills? Okay, Article 200 and Article 201 is very important. Then you see Home Ministry is very important. Enforcement Directorate is very important. Okay, then pardoning power of governor and president is very important, guys. Coming to this police administration, FIR is very important. Okay, FIR is very important and bail provision is very important. FIR and bail provision is very important. Then coming to the constitutional and extra constitutional bodies, here we see Delimitation Commission is very important. Vigilance Commission is very important. CBI is very important. Enforcement Directorate is very important. Okay, Lokpal and Lok Ayukta is very important. Okay, then coming to federalism, in federalism, Interstate Council. Okay, Article 263, Article 263, Interstate Council. Then Governor, then GST Council. Okay, then taxation power of center and states in the constitution is very important. And then Finance Commission is very important, guys. let us see further. Okay, let us see further in various laws. Okay, various laws. What are the important laws which are in news this year? Okay, so we can just check very important ones. So FCRA is very important. FCRA is very important. Essential Commodities Act is very important. Okay, then you see here, Official Secrets Act is important. Narcotics, Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act is very important. NDPS Act is very important. Then Citizenship Act is very important. Epidemics Act is very important. National Disaster Management Act is very important. Okay, National Minorities Act is very important. So these are some of the important acts which are important. You can refer them. Okay, then guys, out of this plans and policies here, National Disaster Management Plan is important, and the National Policy on Education is important. Okay, National Policy on Education is important. So these are some of the topics which you should prepare, should revise just before the examination. So the topics which are important, I have already highlighted it. Okay, there are some governance topics also. Some governance topics also I have added, like you see electoral bonds. Okay, election laws in India, political parties in India, and then some governance related topics like good governance index. Okay, scheduled tribes in India. Okay, and the constitutional provisions. Okay, then NPPA, National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority, very important. Enforcement Directorate is very important, and last but not the least, the Chief of Defence Staff. Okay, Chief of Defence Staff is very important, guys. With this we conclude. So these are some of the these are one more topic which I was missing here. This one, clinical trial registry. Okay, so issues regarding clinical trials, okay, are very important. So these are some of the very important topics which you can prepare. I have already marked the very important ones, and I have posted in my Telegram channel. You can download this. Prepare these tick mark topics, like for example Panchayati Raj Institution, 30 years of Panchayati Raj, very very important. 72nd and 73rd Amendment. Then democracy, concept of democracy is very important, guys. Then you see here right to protest is very important. Okay, this project 39A, and the pardoning power of governor and president, election of president, very important, guys. So like this I have listed down all the important topics. You can focus on these topics in Lakshmikant. It will not take more than 2-3 hours, guys. From Lakshmikant you should revise these important topics. Okay, rather than trying to read everything in the last moment, if you focus on these topics, the probability of these topics appearing in the examination is very high, guys. Thank you, guys. If you like this video, please like it, and please subscribe to the channel, and please also share with your friends. Thank you. Bye bye.